Hi Anna, how you doing? I just want to go through your work. This is kind of weird. My old recorder just kind of died on me, so I've been trying to set this thing up for a while now. Hopefully it's working okay. But so I'm just going to go ahead and proceed, and let's talk about it. I'm going to move that guy over right there, and I want to take a look at I want to open the project specs in a new window so that we can take a look. Okay, so where did you go? There you are. Okay, so we have your poster in this area, and then we have the project specs over here. So, a dominant image, make it big. What's the dominant image, Anna? Is it the pencil or is it this? At first, I thought it was this guy peeping through the hole. So there's a little bit of ping pong going back and forth here to see what is the eye doing? What does it want to look at first? These are both kind of sharing first position and hierarchy. So I would rethink that composition right there. I don't think this is a good relationship because it's a couple of things going on. This big huge giant pencil at the left side of your layout is really pulling that layout out of balance. It's like leaning to the left. This is counterbalancing a little, as is this, but I don't think it's enough. So the other thing is post must include an image of object. Take a picture of someone using it or interacting. So that's it. That's your image. That's your someone using it. That's your result. And then you had one that you missed. It's two components from your selected object. So if your object's a mountain bike, it would be the gears or the bell or whatever. I don't know. I guess mountain bikes don't have bells, but anyways, unless you want to. Whatever. Anyways, I'm thinking about the composition, and I'm thinking about the way that we can enhance it in terms of communicating with typography as well as image. Okay. Now I have this. I want to pull something up for you here. And I just want to do something really quick because I did a real quick bit of research and I want to show you something that I found. I'm just going to say, oh, you can see there's my search. There's my search history. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at this. I just Googled pencil poster. And I'm so sorry. I should have had this set up. Okay, there we go. So sorry about that. Anyways, there's a really interesting, where did it go? Really interesting. So this right here, look at this typography. Look how this is really excited about the weapon that we choose to design with the pencil. It's kind of like declaring this, the greatness, this salute to the pencil. Okay, and then you have this other subtext down here. All right, so let's take a look at your piece and keep this in mind right here. And then we take a look at your piece. And no offense, but here's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing design in an everyday life. From to-do lists to sketching to planning, everyday pencils are essential. I'm not seeing, wow, we have our weapons in order to design. Do you see what I'm saying? So I just think that your composition could use typography a little bit more, in a little more of an exciting way. Let's go back to your piece and there are a couple of things going on in the piece, Anna. I want to go and show you a couple of other really interesting shots. That's an interesting shot of a pencil. This is a really interesting shot. Okay, so there's interesting things going on with pencils. But we have this kind of pedestrian thing going on here, a pencil and somebody holding a pencil. We need to get some really interesting shots, close-ups, cracked tips, cracked erasers, bitten ends of pencils, something like that. I think that would be really interesting to have an image of a bitten end of a pencil. I used to bite the heck out of my pencils. So I think that a designer will get that, the bitten pencil as equates to an all-night design project or whatever. Couple of other things. There's no grid in here, Anna. Let me just pull out some guides, and there's my guides. I pulled these out earlier, and see. All right, so here's the end of the headline, but there's nothing else in alignment with it. here's the beginning of your paragraph block, but there's nothing else in alignment with it, okay? This line right here that I drew, I think this I drew because this is a logical place to start your type, okay? There's your natural marker. If this was the composition, I would use a different composition. I think we could use a lot more interesting typography. Also, think about this, okay? As we hold a pencil, it's upright, okay? But a pencil is very rarely looking like this, like bottom up like a rocket ship. More often we look at a pencil, it's sitting on our desk. So I'm thinking let's take that concept of looking on a pencil on a desk and let's use it to compose this poster. So a pencil's long and thin. So let's compose this long and thin instead of this tall way, and you could use the pencil this way. Also, the thing about extending the length of the composition is that these little stubby type lines right here, you can really draw those out to emulate the look of that long pencil. Okay, just a couple of things to think about, you're doing great, but a couple of things to think about. Really think about that grid and really think about your typographic contrasts to draw hierarchy and excitement. Okay, thanks, Anna.